uncover the origins of the Haveli's haunting. They discover an old diary hidden beneath the floorboards, revealing the tale of a bride named Zara who died mysteriously on her wedding night. As they read further, the Haveli begins to react. Mirrors crack, shadows move, and an ancient curse starts to reawaken. The episode ends with Ryan discovering a blood-stained wedding invitation bearing his name alongside Zara's, hinting at a deep, supernatural connection to the ghost bride. The past is bleeding into the present. Ryan's name is tied to a wedding that ended in death. And tonight, the bride is ready to walk the aisle again. But this time, the ceremony won't be stopped. Will the trio uncover the truth before the ghostly wedding is completed? Or will they become part of the Haveli's cursed history? Thunder rumbled across the night sky as the air around the Haveli thickened heavy with the scent of roses and something fouler like old decay. Ryan sat motionless on the dusty floor, the blood-stained wedding invitation still trembling in his hand. The name on it, Zara, Ryan. It couldn't be a coincidence. Alina paced nearby, her voice low and panicked. Henry stood by the broken mirror, his reflection still showing a faint figure behind him, the ghostly bride. Ryan, what if this isn't your first life? Alina whispered. Ryan didn't respond. His eyes were distant, his mind trapped in a vivid flashback. One that wasn't his memory, yet felt deeply familiar. He stood in a lavish courtyard, candles flickering, guests celebrating. A bride in crimson Zara walked toward him, her eyes filled with hope and devotion. Then, a sudden scream, the lights going out and chaos erupting. In the flashback, Ryan turned and ran. The bride was left behind, betrayed at the altar. Back in the present, his hands trembled. "What have I done?" he murmured. Suddenly, the walls groaned. The chandeliers shook violently. Paintings bled from their frames, and a soft, mournful tune began to echo through the halls. A wedding song played on a broken phonograph. Footsteps, soft, deliberate. Zara had arrived. She appeared in the hallway, her white gown soaked in blood, her face veiled, eyes glowing faintly behind stitches. In one hand, she held the bouquet of dead roses. In the other, a noose made from her own bridal veil. "The wedding never happened, but tonight it will," she whispered. Without warning, Henry screamed and collapsed. His eyes rolled back as the spirit tried to take full control of his body. A haunting female voice echoed from his throat. "He left me, bleeding, waiting. Now he'll stay with me, forever." Alina tried to snap Henry out of it, but was flung across the room by an unseen force. The Haveli's doors slammed shut. The walls pulsed like a living creature. The house was sealing itself for the wedding ceremony. Ryan, pulled toward the haunted altar by invisible threads, fought back. "I'm not him. I don't remember being him." But Zara was relentless. The hall transformed once again, becoming the grand wedding venue it once was. Ghostly guests filled the seats, clapping slowly with decaying hands. Candles lit themselves. The piano played by itself. Ryan stood at the altar. Zara stood across from him, and between them, a shadow priest began the ceremony. Alina burst in, holding the ancient grimoire they had found earlier. "I know how to stop this," she screamed, but she was too late. The priest had already begun the final vow. Zara reached for Ryan's hand, her touch freezing the blood in his veins. Alina began chanting the incantation. The pages of the grimoire fluttered as if caught in a storm. A blinding light burst from it, hitting Zara square in the chest. Her stitched eyes opened wide, and for a moment they showed heartbreak, not hatred. "I just wanted to be loved," she whispered. With a shriek that shook the very foundation of the Haveli, Zara's form disintegrated into ash, her bouquet dropping to the floor in flames. The ghostly guests vanished. The candles died. Silence returned. Henry awoke with no memory of the possession. Ryan sank to the ground, overwhelmed. Alina looked around the decaying hall, whispering, "We stopped the wedding, but not the curse. Outside, the wind carried a soft whisper through the trees, "Till death do us part." Zara's haunting vow may have been interrupted, but her presence lingers. Ryan may have escaped this night, but the bond is not broken. The Haveli remains alive. And it's only the beginning. In the next episode, secrets buried beneath the courtyard will rise, and someone might not survive to tell the tale.